Hello and welcome to the Simple Audio Mixer tutorial. In this video, we're going to be learning how to set up an audio mixer and then a couple of sliders to control each channel of the mixer to change the volume independently for stuff like sound effects or music. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, somewhere in your project, you're going to want to right-click, create audio mixer. And we'll call this Sample Audio Mixer. And then you can double click on it to open it up and you'll get this audio mixer panel. If we come down here to groups, we can add in a channel. So we'll add in one for music and we'll add in one for sound effects. And we don't want this to be a child of it. So just make sure that both of these are independent as their own things. With master selected, I'm going to come up here to the inspector where it says volume. I'm going to right click and say expose volume of master to script. I'm going to select music, right click on volume, expose music to script. Sound effects, same thing, volume, expose to script. And each time I expose those to script, you'll see that the parameters are now in this list right here. And these names are what would be normally referenced when you're coding. And same thing with us, with Playmaker, these are the strings that we'll be referencing. So for this one of master, I'm going to call it master vol for volume. And then this one, I'll call it music vol. And sound effects, I'll call this sound effects vol. And make sure that you spell it something simple and that you can remember because the spelling and case sensitivity will matter. Okay, so with these set up, I can come into my scene, right click, UI. We're just gonna make a simple setup here. Under a panel, I'm gonna make a couple of sliders. So for this one, I'll call it music and I'll duplicate this and call it sound effects. Okay, so for music, I'm going to come over to the slider component, and the minimum value is going to be -80, and the maximum value is going to be 0. That's because with your audio mixer, its baseline is 0, and as you lower it, you go towards -80. Okay, so I'm going to do that same thing with the sound effects, -80 and 0. Now, starting with the music one, I'm going to come over and I'm going to add an FSM to it. We could just call this initialize. And I'll make another state. And in this state, I'm going to right click and add a global transition, UI events, UI float value changed. So this event's going to be sent every time our slider is adjusted because our slider uses a float value. I'll call this change volume. The first thing I'm going to want to get is this UI slider get value. And we'll store the value in a new variable we'll call volume. And the next thing that we're going to want to get is a mixer set float value. And in the mixer, you can either drag and drop your mixer here, or you can select it from your assets. We have our sample audio mixer that we set up. The name of the parameter, since we're in music, I'm spelling it exactly how I did last time, music vol, the capital V in there. And the float value we're going to be setting as will be our volume. We can even throw in a player prefs float. So when you close out the application and you load it up again, the volume preferences will be saved. So the key will be also called music volume. But we're going to want to templatize this so we can use it on other volume parameters. If you ever wanted to add or remove volume parameters, you should be able to just toss one of these templates on it. So what we could do instead of typing in the individual string is setting this to a new variable called channel key. So this is going to be like the name of your channel, and I'll set it for this as well. So we can use the same for our player preferences. And if we right click and edit variable, we can select this input option. And that way when we turn this into a template, it'll be exposed in the inspector. So if I come over to an inspector, channel key, I'll put in music vol. Over here in our start state, I'm going to do a player prefs get float, and it'll be getting whatever this was set to. It'll be storing it into volume, and then we can copy and paste this. I'm going to select this and focus up on it, set this to 2D so we can look at it a little bit more easily. I'm going to move this up for our music, and our sound effects will be down here. So with our music selected, let's just make sure that it's storing this information, but I'll also show our mixer over here. So if I play this, okay, it's set to 0 by default, but as I drag this you'll see that our mixer is also going down with it. When I'm all the way at this end, it reaches 80, and when I'm all the way at this end, it reaches 0. And we should be able to adjust it to say, like here, stop the game, play it again, and it's actually not setting. Why is that? We're here in our change volume. We forgot to set the value, so I'm just going to change this to volume. We can actually go back over here too, and we'll want to do slider set value, and I'll toss this in and set it to our volume as well. Now when we play it, you can see that it retains information. So if I put it about here, almost at the end, stop the game, play it, it retains that information. So what's cool is that we can actually just right click in here, save as template, and in here I'm going to call this volume control. And it's asking use save template in this FSM. Yes. Okay, so now this is templatized. And what we could do is I can copy this component and put it here in our other one. Paste component as new. Except in here, I could put in sound effects volume. Now if I press play, you'll see that if I adjust this one, it adjusts our sound effects in the mixer. And I could put this up here, and if I stop the game and play it, both of these values are saved individually. So now if you ever wanted to add or remove them, it's as simple as just tossing on this volume control template.
Be sure to check out our other videos to learn all the various features of Playmaker. Links to more learning resources are in the description.